What's up, YouTube, man? We back with another video, man. Today we're gonna be talking about NBA Youngboy, man. How he got a big old target he hit on his head. You feel me? Y'all know everybody wanna get Youngboy head, man. Well, he got a lot of folks that don't like him, I should say, that want his head. But you feel me? It's just what come with the life that he living. But y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on all social media platforms in the description down below. We finna jump straight into the video.
Youngboy beat his case and kicked off a crazy tour, but he's got ops in every city who want to take him out. People are getting jumped, shows are getting canceled, and even an army of police hasn't been able to stop the drama from kicking off. And today, we're breaking down why NBA Youngboy has a massive target on his back and things are getting deadly. Everyone knew that Youngboy was one of the hottest rappers in the world, but he was locked up in jail, placed under house arrest, and in prison for years and couldn't tour at all. But now, he's finally free, and it's causing all kinds of drama in the rap game. After Youngboy announced the tour, his team had to add even more shows to the calendar because tickets were selling out so fast. Youngboy definitely had a lot of fans who wanted to come out and support him, but he's also got a huge target on his back, and a lot of cities are worried about the situation popping off. Youngboy was supposed to have a show in Chicago at the United Center. When fans found out that Youngboy was going to be in Chicago, a lot of people thought it might be a bad idea. Youngboy's got a ton of beef in the city, and it all started when King Von and Youngboy sparked some drama back in 2020. After Von got killed, dudes from O Block were burning 4K trade flags and made it clear that Youngboy should stay out of Cjreactz. Youngboy wasn't going back down though. He's been dissing Von and O Block at every show because he ends the concerts with the track I Hate Youngboy, where he raps, "How you talking shit when nothing ain't died about your cousin now? Von don't got no filter, and he say that. They ain't gon' fuck with him. Clean up on aisle O. Youngin let that chop blow, and my brother let that stick blow." Youngboy wanted to show up in Chicago and prove he won the beat, but then United Center stepped in and canceled the show. According to rumors, the United Center said Youngboy could do the show as long as he didn't play I Hate Youngboy. But Youngboy said he wasn't going to change the set list, so they called the concert off. Crashing out at the United Center would have been crazy, but some young dudes from O Block said they were going to shoot up the concert if Youngboy came to Chicago. And when Youngboy was in New Jersey, a Lil Durk fan showed up to the concert.
I ain't gonna lie. How I feel what would have happened at that show, bro? They wasn't gonna do nothing at that show, and if they did, it would have been stupid. They would have hit everybody but Youngboy, and his people would have been a lot of innocent fans that got hurt, and they just would have went to jail again, or they would have got killed right then and there. That would have been, you feel me, a bad move on their end. If anything, I feel like they would have followed Youngboy back to wherever he was gonna stay. They would have followed him there, and he would have, you feel me? They would have tried to do that to him then, but even then they wouldn't have got Youngboy. Like, they would have got somebody close to him. And like, even if they would have, you feel me? No, that's not what I was gonna say. I was gonna say, Youngboy, 9 times out of 10, Youngboy's smart, bro. He wasn't finna stay in Chicago the whole night anyway. He probably was gonna, as soon as he get done with that show, he's gonna hop on the flight. Bro, that would be the smartest thing to do. You feel me? But yeah, that would have been crazy.
Said free Durk. According to rumors, some of OG3's homies were walking right behind the Durk fan, and one of them punched the Durk fan in the head. Then another one of OG3's homies jumped in and put hands on the Durk fan. And according to the Durk fan, they gave him a wristband so he can go backstage at the concert. Then when he went back there, he got jumped again by even more dudes. Youngboy hasn't dropped any new disses on Lil Durk for a while, but he was allegedly fighting OTF fans while he was locked up. According to Birdman's brother, Terrence Gangsta Williams, Youngboy knocked a dude out in prison who was repping OTF.
It was a guy from Mississippi, he yelled out OTF. Youngboy said, "You OTF?" Youngboy told him, "I'm trying to get with that. Find a cell." They said he went to the cell, Youngboy hit him with a 2-piece, dropped him.
A couple weeks after Youngboy's Chicago show got canceled, his concert in Detroit got shut down at the last minute too. Youngboy had sold out the Little Caesars Arena in Detroit, but a few days before he came to the city, the arena put out a statement and said the show wasn't gonna happen. They didn't give any reason why the show was canceled, but that wasn't the only time Youngboy had drama with Detroit. Back in 2020, a rapper from Detroit was in the mall and ran into Youngboy's brother OG3 in Houston. It's not clear exactly what went down, but Sada Baby posted a video about it and dissed the whole NBA crew.
Niggas quit playing with me around this bitch, nigga. We ain't nowhere near Detroit. We down here in they shit and niggas hoes. Fuck is you talking about? And I'm on Tay-Tay phone because my phone dead. Fuck is you talking about? NBA niggas ain't on shit down to this bitch, nigga. Fuck niggas talking about. Nigga, I'm from Detroit. I ain't moved down to this bitch, nigga. Caught your big homie lacking in the mall. He trying to speak to niggas. What's up with all that big stepper shit, Slam? Fuck is you talking about? Soft ass niggas.
Sada Baby's also cool with Fredo Bang and some of Youngboy's other ops in Baton Rouge. And rumors say he just started hating on Youngboy because of them. After Sada Baby dissed Youngboy and his crew, a dude from FBG named Baba allegedly caught Sada Baby lacking at a studio in Atlanta and robbed him. Then Youngboy dropped the track Carter's Son and raps, "I can't say I'm fucking with all this involvement. These niggas ain't right and they ballin'. I don't give a fuck. No, I call up Osama, my Baba. Like, load up and come and rob all them." Baba allegedly put in a lot of work and got locked up on an attempted murder. And Youngboy shouted him out again on I Hate Youngboy and raps, "Ain't got no fucking mind. Tell him free Baba. That's my evil twin. Young and bouncing on his tippy toes when he creeping in." Then in 2022, a video started going around where OG3 was pouring lean into Youngboy's mouth and Sada Baby dissed him again over the situation. Youngboy never responded to Sada Baby again and it looked like the beef cooled off, but Detroit still pulled the plug on Youngboy's show. A couple weeks after that, Youngboy performed at the State Farm Arena in Atlanta. The show was sold out and he was supposed to have another concert in the city a couple days later, but then the arena canceled that one too. Some fans thought the arena canceled it because Youngboy was dissing Atlanta rappers on stage. State Farm Arena allegedly didn't want Youngboy performing his I Hate Youngboy track because he dissed Gucci and raps, "Used to fuck with Gucci till I seen him like the pussy niggas. Mama know I'm ruthless. Talking stupid make me bust a nigga." Youngboy dissed Lil Baby on the same track and raps, "Know I keep that 9 with me. You can act like that you don't know. Baby with him, 4 PF, 4 post firing. Want me to die? Tell that pussy, cross the line."
Ain't got no
Youngboy's
tell
beef
him
with
free
Gucci and
Baba.
Lil Baby never really
twin.
popped off though, and nobody really knows why the second show in Atlanta got canceled. But even though Youngboy couldn't do a show, his fans threw a massive party in the streets and the cops were all over the place. What made the situation in Atlanta even crazier is that during the first show, Youngboy was given the key to the city. It looked like Atlanta was really rocking with Youngboy, but then the city put out a statement and said Youngboy wasn't actually given the key. The people who gave Youngboy the key to Atlanta were representatives from Fulton County and the state, so they didn't actually have power to give Youngboy a key to Atlanta. And the last time a rapper was actually given the key to the city was back in 2004 when Atlanta gave it to Ludacris because of the charity he started. But according to rumors, the real reason Youngboy's second show got canceled is because his crew got into a fight with security at the arena. Some sources claim that there was an issue at the VIP entrance and Youngboy's crew started throwing hands with the security team, but there's no evidence to back the story up. Youngboy's beefs in Chicago and Atlanta aren't anything compared to the smoke he has in Louisiana though, and that's why New Orleans brought in a whole army of cops for his shows down there. New Orleans is only a couple hours away from Baton Rouge, and that's where Youngboy's oldest and deadliest beef started. Youngboy came up in the trenches and was rocking with a crew called TBG. TBG had rappers like G Money and Fredo Bang, but they were putting in work in the streets too, and were beefing with another crew called BBG. Youngboy had family ties to BBG because his cousin Boozilla repped him, and after Youngboy left TBG, he started rocking with Boozilla. Youngboy and G Money were sending shots back and forth in the studio, but what really turned the beef up is when Boozilla got shot and killed back in 2016. Rumors say that a crew called Forever Loyalty are the ones who pulled the trigger on Boozilla, and Forever Loyalty was tied with TBG. On the day that Boozilla got killed, Youngboy and his homies slid on the ops and shot at a couple of them, but the ops busted back and hit NBA Joe in the neck. Youngboy got booked for attempted murder, and TBG kept dissing while he was fighting the case. Then Youngboy came home and dissed G Money and TBG again when he dropped the track Ride on them and rapped, "I heard a nigga said what? You know what it is. Boy, you gonna get your head bust trying to stunt for real. These niggas making diss songs? Come on now, boy, be real. AI Youngboy be the reason that your dog killed. I speak this shit. I live this shit. We do this shit for real." G Money kept dissing and said that Youngboy was just mad because G Money hooked up with Youngboy's sister.
He mad about his sister too though.
You see where that went.
About his sister?
No
Yeah, I had
disrespect.
fucked her a long time ago.
G Money went live on IG to keep trolling Youngboy. But then a few hours later, he got killed in the exact same spot. Youngboy's homie NBA Lil Pap got booked for killing G Money, but rumors say Youngboy's manager Big Dump is the one who paid for the hit. And a few months after G Money died, TBG slid on Big Dump and left him dead in the street. Fredo Bang and Boulevard Quick were still sending shots at Youngboy, but then Boulevard Quick got shot and killed. After that, Boulevard Quick's homie Lit Yoshi fully crashed out and tried to kill Youngboy outside of his hotel in Miami. The beef cooled off for a while, and Fredo Bang even told DJ Vlad that he got on the phone with Youngboy.
Did the two of you get on the phone together?
We talked.
How did that talk go?
It was basically us talking, and like I say, it's never been a problem. Social media hype stuff up. I might say something in my song, he might say something in his song. And sometimes, you know, as artists, we might try to challenge each other. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you feel me? But it was more so of us. How can we show that it's never been a problem from the start? You know what I'm saying? Like, let them know it's never been a problem. We just don't talk to each other, and you know what I'm saying? We got history that we don't talk to each other, but it's never been a problem.
But it was clear the situation wasn't really squashed, because Youngboy dissed G Money again a few months later. The cops in Louisiana knew that Youngboy's drama in Baton Rouge could follow him to New Orleans, and they said Youngboy's ops were gonna show up to the concert. So before Youngboy came into the city, they brought in 400 city cops, mounted officers, tactical units, an armored vehicle, and federal police too. After the first show in New Orleans, a video went viral where Youngboy was getting chased down the street and had to be pulled out of there by the cops. There was a report about a shooting inside the arena that night, and it looked like somebody really pulled up and tried to take Youngboy out, but the cops said the shooting was a false alarm. Fredo Bang wasn't at the show in New Orleans, but he posted about it and said it was beautiful to see the city and state come together, even though Youngboy was dissing them.
I love to see the whole city and state come together. You feel me? It was beautiful. Even though most of the shit they were singing, 9 times out of 10 was dissing me, you hear me? But you know, it was really beautiful.
A lot of fans think Fredo was trolling, but luckily the situation didn't pop off in New Orleans. Even though nothing bad happened at the shows, Youngboy's manager said that a cop named Ann Kirkpatrick is trying to ban Youngboy from ever performing in Louisiana again. The cops were also tripping in Miami when Youngboy had a show there because of his beef with Kodak Black. Kodak and Youngboy have been beefing on and off for years, but in July 2025, Yak sparked it up again when he said Youngboy's new album is trash.
I just heard the rap album, that little shit ass. I don't even like that right now. And I think that one music. I like that one music. That shit
But
ass.
Kodak, I ain't gonna lie, getting his opinion don't matter for nothing. I ain't gonna front, bro. Like, dude, not even real no more. Oh god. He ain't even real.
Then Yak started dissing Youngboy because Youngboy allegedly hooked up with Yak's ex Mellow Rax and gave her herpes. Then on the night Youngboy showed up in Miami, Yak flew in on a helicopter, and a bunch of Yak fans partied outside of Youngboy's concert and started screaming Team Kodak. Kodak and Youngboy didn't run into each other in Miami, but it's clear that Yak still wants smoke with him. Youngboy dropped some of the craziest tracks in the rap game while he was locked down on house arrest and took shots at people all over the country. And now that he's finally free, it's probably only a matter of time before someone really tries to get at him.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Youngboy need to keep his head on a swivel, bro. Cause I don't know, I don't got a good feeling about bro being free. I feel like he was better off in the system than being free because the system is really what kept him alive a lot of the time. So I don't know how this gonna go, but we gonna see how it worked out and how it play out though, man. We gonna see y'all boys in the next video though, man. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what y'all wanna see more of. I'm up out of here.